Right, we're going for it, up Snowdon. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of people. We're on the easy path, but I imagine it's still going to be pretty tiring. I'll try and update you little bits at a time when we're not got loads of people. Right, well, been at this about half an hour. Spent half of that set down. Yeah, that start is actually really steep and completely took it out of me. It's still steep now, but it's got some level parts to it, or more level parts to it. So I'm not going to lie, I was tempted to walk back, but we'll press on and see how far we can get at the very least. So yeah, I'm absolutely knackered, and I nearly swore there, but I'm absolutely knackered. Some people going up the mountain on a train. My plan was to walk up and get the train down, or hopefully get the train down. They say on the website that they advise booking just in case, because obviously they're going to prioritise people who have booked. So there's always that chance of getting up there and not being able to come back down on the train. Up and down, fully booked until September. And I look at them people on the train and I just think, one, two, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh, we're not even halfway and I'm dead. I would estimate I'm about a third of the way up. That's a complete and utter guess, by the way. I'm getting hungry, but I don't want to stop too early while I'm on a bit of a roll. So we're going to carry on basically until I feel like my legs can't take me anymore, or I'm really struggling for breath. So at the moment I'm doing okay, I'm like on the edge. So I'll get to a little bit further, then we'll stop for something to eat, I think. Oh gosh. It's a pipe. I just stopped for a little bit, had a little bit to eat. I think we're about halfway, so when I said I was about a third of the way up, I think I was about right, maybe a little bit past that point. I really need some tissues. Unfortunately, there's a shop here, so I'm going to buy some tissues. And then we're going to head back up. Yeah, I've had about 20 minutes rest, so eager to get going now again. It gets surprisingly cold when you stop. That's where we started. See that lake all the way over there? Unfortunately, the climb turned out to be a bit too much for my completely unfit body to handle, as you might be able to tell from the footage of me walking down the mountain as opposed to further up it. I could explain why, but I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but what I will say though is that attempting this climb lit a fire in me and gave me an idea, or three, to work towards in the hopefully not too distant future. Feel free to comment below what you think I'm talking about though. First person to get it wins, I don't know, a month's worth of free Patreon content. How about that? Anyway, with all that said, Shell offered to do the driving for the rest of the day, and later that evening we decided to dine out at the local pub for one of the nicest and very much needed meals we had all week. Right, I'm just going to get this outro out of the way because I'm very tired, worn out, and we've got a little bit of light left even though I've still got to use the lamp. But yes, we're just going to have a relaxed one, chill out, probably an early night, early morning. We have to get packed up, and yes, we will give our thoughts on the campsite in the morning. Yes. So stay tuned for that bit of juice. Okay, so we've teleported from the campsite to the car. We had a bit of an eventful morning, didn't we?
Yes.
Do you want to do the honours or should I?
You do the honours.
The gazebo that we're in decided it didn't want to be anymore. Basically.
It ended itself.
It ended itself. It was a pretty rainy night, wasn't it? And the wind picked up this morning. And basically you went to go for a wee, didn't you?
Yeah.
While I was still in bed. And you noticed that it was no longer where we left it, basically.
Yeah. We've since found out that there was a weather warning for severe wind that the phone didn't tell us about because we had no signal.
Yeah. But
it told us after the event, which was great.
Yeah.
If we'd have known that, we'd have took it down last night. Nope.
Never mind. Anyway, I don't know if you saw, but there was like a bench next to the tent or gazebo, whatever. It was upside down on top of that, basically. Completely destroyed. Like all the frame had bent and everything, we couldn't mend it. So we had to do the best thing we could of destroying it some more and trying to pack it away. Well, the plan was to try and ram it into one of the big bins, but they were already rammed. So we just had to leave it on the side. Anyway, where are we now? We've left Wrexham.
Yes, we are just outside Nantwich.
Where the hell's that on the map?
So we're just about here, on this sort of crossroady bit here.
Yeah. Thoughts on campsite?
I wouldn't go back. No. I thought it was very, very basic, which is fine. Pros about it was quiet. So like 97% of the time it was lovely and quiet. You know, serene with the stream.
Yeah, our spot was quite nice because we had a stream right next to us.
I think that is probably about all I can say
about the positives. It was rated as a 3-star campsite. We wouldn't rate it that. We'd rate it about 2. The main down points are the facilities, specifically the toilets. So I'll just give an example of the gents, and the women's are exactly the same, really, apart from the urinals. So you get 2 urinals and 1 toilet. So 1 actual toilet for the whole campsite.
And it was a large campsite.
Right, I needed to use said toilet last night. How many times did I have to trek over there? 3,
wasn't it?
I think it was the 3rd time, and it was unoccupied.
And that was only because it was like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I felt like the hosts of the campsite were unapproachable.
Yeah. Made us feel a bit awkward, didn't it?
Yeah.
If we had any concerns or whatever, we didn't really want to talk to her about
there was a thing where you could go and get the oars for the canoe if you wanted to go on the lake, but I didn't feel like it was something that you could have done.
Yeah.
I'd have felt very awkward going in asking.
It's the kind of, you get the impression that you'd have asked and it would have been like, ugh.
Yeah.
Kind of response. But whatever, it is what it is. We sort of enjoyed our time there, didn't we?
Yeah, I think the weather was against us, and it made setting up and packing away quite miserable, didn't it?
Yes.
But no, that is what it is. You can't get over that.
But we saw some nice views, and it was just nice to get away. So, and we sort of came to a loose decision about future ideas for videos.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of foreshadowing, hinting, whatever. You're looking at me confused.
I am a little bit.
Challenges?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I just don't know what you want to say and what you don't want to say.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a new video hopefully next week. Bye for now.